Zen master.
We going?
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea here, if you just scan over to this for a second, so Bohemian Rhapsody, we've got these crotchet triplets and more crotchet triplets. Then we've got this fast one at the end, which is just a regular triplet. So Bohemian Rhapsody is great if you can do this before, this is your weekly task. If you can get used to, you notice the quicker triplet that starts at the end there. So this crotchet triplet, prior to rolling camera, we were just getting used to playing a regular triplet. Triplet, 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 triplet. And we're just going to take these three notes. The notes can be anything. We just take those three. Could be A, B, and C. Let's change it to A, B, and C.
All right.
So we could go, if our beat's there, think about it before you do it. Triplet, 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 triplet. Now you were doing that before we rolled camera. You were putting your beat in the proper place. So when we go to the crotchet triplets, we've got, you can see we've got 6 of them in a bar. 2 triplets, but there's 6 of them in a bar. Now this basically means that we've got our 4 beats. And we're going to fit the first triplet over the first 2 beats, as we said before, and the second triplet is going to live over beats 3 and 4. So we're going to aim to start our second triplet on beat 3, and we must do this here before we do it there, otherwise it might not be as accurate. So watch this part of the video. So we want, rather than triplet, 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 we want triplet, 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 triplet. Say it with me at home.
Triplet, 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 triplet. It's hard to do that, isn't it?
Keep joining in at home. You see how we're aiming for beat 3 to start our second triplet? Now if we go back to, if you can still hear my stomping the floor, my cough is fucking killing me.
I bet it is.
But I'll keep it going. Now our regular triplet was,
Yeah.
triplet, 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 triplet. So the test
Is.
there we go. Can we go between the 2?
Yeah.
So I'll slow the beat a little bit. So I'll do a bar of regular triplets and a bar of the crotchet triplets. Yeah. Normal. So hopefully your brain was counting triplet, triplet, triplet. That's quite quick actually. And then triplet, 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 triplet. Now that, you might go, oh, that's difficult. It's it's falling in and out of my brain. But once again, when we go back to this, you were stomping your foot 1 second ago. Triplet, 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 triplet. Doing that away from the guitar is really good. Triplet,
is it?
Triplet. Because you really, you know, I want you to sort of stomp the floor more on beat 3, because that's when your second triplet starts. Triplet, triplet, triplet.
I know. I was trying to catch up then.
Triplet, yeah. So, 3, 4, 2, 3. Triplet, 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 triplet. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, when you if you got used to that counting, then just when you play Bohemian Rhapsody, that has both of those rhythms in the riff. So just listen. Triplet. So once you've done that a little bit, along with the counting and everything, this is a really, I don't want to say it's difficult, because if you've tried to find it easy, it'll come quicker.
Mm.
Sometimes the more you like, I'm really
Tear
gonna get good
yourself
at
inside.
it takes longer because you're really trying.
Mm.
If you're just walking around going, da, 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 you'll get used to hearing that rhythm.
Mm.
That's why that's brilliant. People have a hard time playing that rhythm through a scale, but when they play Bohemian Rhapsody, it's easy because they know the riff. Well, it's easier because they know the riff. So here's a good end goal by the end of, maybe by midway through the next month. If we can have a reasonable beat, so let's say you're playing Aeolian. Now, our normal rhythmical vocabulary, which is fine, this is what we need for most things, will be 2 notes per beat. So when we were at mine and we start jamming on a scale just to get used to some technique stuff, we get a lot of this. All 2 note per beat stuff. There's nothing there that isn't 2 note per beat stuff, but I'm leaving gaps. Hopefully it's musical. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But now, if you practice the because your triplets are quite good, so normal. Hopefully you can hear triplet, triplet, 3, 4 and triplet, triplet. Yeah, 2 triplets in there, yeah? Well, the beat never changed, of course. Triplet, triplet, triplet. Now, dun, 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 Queen. Triplet, triplet. They put it all together, 1 note per beat stuff, 2 note per beat stuff, normal triplets and that triplet. Stuff. Normal triplets. And here they are. Triplet, triplet. So we've got these gears. It's not that is difficult on its own, but to get into that rhythm is quite difficult. Lastly, watch this video over the course of 2 settings. This is great. Every beat, right? There's your 2. This is a bit quick, but
Oh yeah.
Every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the beat never changes how many we played. And sometimes if you just eliminate that hand, sit on it.
Yeah.
Just so you've got an open string, that's very good. That allows you to purely focus on the rhythm and the counting then. Sometimes the left hand can trip us up. Is that okay? That's
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,